Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Anna and I do all things plus size fashion, beauty, and mom lifestyle. If any of that interests you, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So for today's video, we have a long chatty chit chat. I didn't like that. Get ready with me. So we're gonna be doing my everyday makeup look, which I have filmed, I want to say like 3 of these in the past year, but I do switch up with my products. I just honestly do almost the same exact thing every single day, so I don't really like adventure out too much. But this is the look that we're about to be doing. Just bold lashes, full coverage face, just, you know, my favorite type of makeup look. So yeah, if you're interested in this and the products that I use, or you just kind of want to hang out, then grab a snack, grab a nice Diet Coke, go get some Starbucks first, and let's sit down and do our makeup together. All right, so we are barefaced, ready to go, and just do some, you know, fun glam. I'm like really feeling like putting makeup on today. Like, do you ever have those days where you're just like excited? Like, I wasn't even gonna film this, it's just spur of the moment, but I was like, I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling chatting with you guys. I've not done a makeup tutorial in so long, so yeah, let's just get into it. So first I'm going to use the Touch in Soul face primer. This is the Icy Sherbet. This feels so good, and when I use this on brides, they always talk about how amazing it feels on their skin, and I totally agree. Actually, Elizabeth Hartman, I think is her name, on Instagram, she loves this stuff too. She was talking about it. It literally just, I actually got it in my BoxyCharm, and I love it. I feel like makeup is really nice on top of it, and yeah, it just feels so cool. But today we're going putt-putting, I think is what it's called, miniature golf, putt-putt, mini golfing, for Shane's sister's birthday. Angel, you guys probably know her. She turned 20 today, so we're doing that, and then I think we're doing dinner. I'm just wearing like a graphic tee and my Fabletics leggings, and just like I actually got a new fanny pack at Target today. I'm excited about this, about that. All right, so I'm just gonna let that sit for like, I like to let it sink in for like 3 minutes. Usually I'll put that on and then like do something else or just play on my phone or something, but since I film on my phone, I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be doing, you guys, I'm just doing like my everyday, what I use. I'm not doing drugstore high-end. I'm just kind of doing a mix of anything that I have that I really use. So yeah, some of these products are kind of bougie. Some of them are just like $5 from, you know, Target or whatever. So this is just honestly what I prefer. So I'm gonna be using the YSL All-in-One Glow Oxidant Sunscreen. So if I'm not using this product, I do put sunscreen on my face underneath my makeup every day. I'm gonna mix this. I have this in the shade B50, and then I'm gonna mix it with the Dior Skin Forever Glow. I have foundation on my finger. Ooh. And I have this one in the shade 4N. I feel like this is a really nice mixture. It gives you like the coverage that you need. If I want like a full coverage face, I just do this. And if I just want like a nice, simple, glowy makeup, I just do this. So I'm just going to actually pump this like right on my face. So I'm gonna do 3 pumps of the sunscreen, and this one is like a tinted moisturizer, so it does have a little bit of coverage in it. And then I'm just going to also do, this one's kind of almost out, 2 pumps on my cheeks. This one, the Dior one, is a little bit tanner than the sunscreen, but I feel like they mixed really well. So I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm just using a Amazon sponge. These ones are literally amazing, and it's like 5 for $8, so cannot beat it. Such a good deal. And this might come across looking a little bit, I'm not sure, I can't really tell on camera. I think it matches my neck pretty well, but a little bit tan, like you can see, because I don't tan my face. But I don't like tanning my face, like putting self tanner on it, just because I like end up washing it off anyway and like exfoliating it off anyway, so I don't just want to. Okay, so my phone literally just like shut off in the middle of that last clip. I have no idea where I was at, but my foundation is almost all blended in, so I'm just gonna like keep going at this. And like, I always do the double chin thing to like drag it down, because for some reason right here is always lighter than the rest of my body. So yeah, enjoy this phase. All right, so now that it's all blended in, we're nice and tan, I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer, if I can find it, of all time. You guys, I was a Tarte Shape Tape fanatic, like only use that, amazing. And then I heard that this was similar, the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, the matte one, and I was like, I don't know, I just don't trust it. It's $6, I just don't trust it. But it is so good. I actually have been repurchasing this for like a year and a half now, I want to say, and it's the only concealer I use. I should probably honestly try out different ones, but it's so good. So I do put on quite a bit just because my foundation just is a tiny bit tan looking. So I like to brighten up a lot with the concealer. I have this in the shade medium peach, and I like the peach one because it almost gives like a tiny bit of a color correcting, I don't know, it just like has that little bit of a peach undertone, which I feel like color corrects just a bit. And then I just use like the back end of the sponge, and I feel like this like blends into this foundation just beautifully. It's so good. Yeah, definitely, if you guys try this out and you like it, let me know. It is really full. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the super full coverage concealer, but like I don't know, it doesn't really faze me. Like, I feel like it still feels light. I don't feel like I'm like, my skin is super heavy from it. So I really like it, but I know that like it is kind of heavy for some people, but I don't know, it's never been a problem for me. But I've been wearing this much makeup for so long, so I'm so used to it. Okay, so this is all of the creams that I'm going to do today. Sometimes I will add on like a cream bronzer, but I'm just not doing that today. And now I'm gonna go into my favorite powder. Excuse my self-tan, I don't know what happened on this arm. Like, do you guys see the difference? I don't know what happened. But anyway, so this is the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I love this. I've repurchased this. It's really good, and I feel like finding a good powder is so hard. I hate feeling like baked. Like, I don't like that feeling. I like feeling like I can move my face, and I feel like this is really great for it. And I'm just gonna use a kabuki brush. I don't know, I got this, I don't know, literally like 10 years ago, probably from Ross. I'm not even sure. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm all nice and blended in right before I do this. And I'm not like baking, I'm literally just gonna like throw powder on and pat it all over my face. Just kind of like put some of it in the top here and just put it on. I don't really bake too much anymore. I don't know, because I put so much eyeshadow underneath my eyes that if I do have creasing right underneath there, you really don't see it. So I don't know, whatever makes me like feel less powdery, I'm here for. Okay, so I just filmed this whole clip, and I guess I didn't hit film, but I'm glad that I noticed that. So I'm gonna go in with my eyebrows and use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This was $2, it is now $3. It's okay, it's still affordable, but it was like, when I saw it, I was like, how could they do me like this? But it's okay, it's okay. So I have this in the shade Neutral Brown, and basically all I do is brush my eyebrows hairs up. I do have like really light, kind of like thin eyebrows. I feel like, honestly, I would love a bold, thick brow. My sister has amazing brows, and I'm so jealous. But they're kind of easy to fill in, so you know, you'll win some and you lose some. So I'm using my phone, so like if this does not look right, please go easy on me. I'm just gonna start like filling these in underneath my eye, and I kind of just like drag it out to get the tail. I don't know, I still like a cleaner looking brow. I haven't gone into the messy bushy brow yet, but that's just because I don't think I can do it with my thin brows. So yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of like slowly go. I might have to use my different mirror because I'm blinding my eyes by staring at this ring light. And then up here I do like kind of a like, you know, the OG brow where it's kind of thinner, like, you know, and then it's like an ombre almost brow. So I'm just gonna like do this real light and then go over the top. And I do like tiny little strokes. And just kind of like that, so I get the shape that I'm going for. And it's basically the shape that I already have. I just basically outline it. And I'm just going to fill it in. And you guys, I did not always have like an arched brow shape. I feel like slowly through filling in my brows, they kind of like started growing or like forming the way that I was filling them in. So now it's like a lot easier because I've been filling them in the same way. So I'm really hoping brow trends don't change dramatically, because I don't know how I'm gonna go back from not having an arch. Like, it's just the way that they grow in. And I go back and forth and like comb this out so many times. So basically that's it. I'll go in and like, you know, fill in the front a little bit more, but I'm gonna do this off camera because I can't even see what I'm doing right now. So I'll be back with both brows on. All right, so brows are on. This is just what we're working with. And now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques multitask brush. This is my favorite bronzer brush ever. I've bought like huge ones, smaller ones, and I don't really like contour. I literally just chuck on bronzer and go. I don't really see a difference from contouring. Is that really still a thing? Do people like do the tiny contour? I don't know, because why are makeup videos on YouTube not a thing anymore? Like, no one does them anymore. It's like, I don't know, people still do their makeup, you know? So what's going on? It's just like, it's just not as popular. So anyway, so yeah, what are people doing with their makeup? Is it just like the simple makeups in? I don't know. I will always like it caked on. What can I say? So for bronzer, I'm actually gonna go in with the Ace Beauty Bronze in Paradise palette. I also got this in BoxyCharm. I love this so much. So we have these 4 different bronzer colors. I usually go in with mainly this one. I'll add some of the darker one and sometimes throw in the lighter ones depending on how tan I am or whatnot. I do love all these shades though, because on a daily basis, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my eyeshadow today, we'll see, but I'll use these as like the levels of my eyeshadow. So it's like, if you want a brown smoky eye and you're not sure, this almost reminds me of the old like Almay palettes or whatever, where it'd be like shadow or crease, lid. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, you got your colors here for what you want to do. But yeah, I'm just going to mix like a bit of all of these on this brush and super light-handed. I feel like the biggest mistake that I used to always do with bronzer is literally just like go in heavy-handed. And I would like, one time I wore bronzer and one of my family members was like, oh, do you have a bruise on your face? That is just not what you want to hear. So ever since then, I've been a little scarred and I've been a little bit scared, because I feel like you looking at yourself head on, it looks right, but then when you turn different ways is when you kind of get the vibe of like, I have too much bronzer on. So yeah, I'm just gonna like go in nice and light and just start bronzing up this face. All right, so we are bronzed up. I basically just throw it on everywhere. I use this, throw it on my nose, throw it on my forehead, wherever I'm feeling that day. And this is kind of like the level of bronziness that I like to get. I do kind of like put it up higher on my cheeks. I do use blush too, but this is also like a really good alternative if you don't want to use blush or you're not like a blush person. Speaking of blush, next we have, oh goodness, you guys, I just have all my makeup in this big makeup thing, and I don't know, I have a whole desk. But, you know, being a mom, sometimes I gotta throw it on upstairs real quick. I can't always come down to my makeup room to get glam, so I just, you know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So for my blush, my favorite blush of all time now is the NARS Orgasm X. I've actually never used the NARS Orgasm blush, but I know that it's been like a time and true, everyone loves it kind of blush, but it is a lot more of a not as vibrant. This is a bright blush, and this is kind of pricey, but honestly a tiny bit goes so far. I'm just gonna use this brush I got in Ipsy when I did Ipsy probably 10 years ago, and just like, you need the tiniest bit of this because it goes a long way. But I do like some rosy, you know, fresh cheeks. Okay, so I'm going to go in with highlighter next, and I've honestly not been wearing a lot of highlighter ever, but I'm gonna throw it on today. I don't know why. I feel like I kind of have enough glow as is, but we're gonna throw some on because I am kind of feeling like I want to be a little dewy. I want to be in the sun, and it's just like do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go in with this. This is also from BoxyCharm. I was considering canceling BoxyCharm, and now I'm realizing that so much of the stuff that I use is actually from BoxyCharm. So maybe I won't. So this is in Conceited. It's a diamond glow powder. This is amazing if you are a bride and you're getting married and you want just a subtle, almost, it's like a golden, has a little bit of a rosy gold, but not too much shimmer on your eye. This is so beautiful on brides. Like, it just gives you that little bit of sparkle. I honestly do this on my eyes a lot if I want just like, kind of like, you know, it's almost like a beach, like you're on vacation kind of vibe. But this is so powdery, by the way, so when you open this, like, it gets everywhere. I'm just actually gonna use my blush brush and put this right on top of the blush to kind of like blend it in, and almost gives, because it has almost like that blushy tone to it, you know. And I'm really going really light-handed. I don't know, I just kind of, I'm not as much of a highlighter person as I once was, but this just gives such a nice glow to the skin, natural within, oh she's glowing type of vibe. And I do just like run it down the nose real lightly. I feel like nose highlighter is honestly like the #1 thing for me. I feel like it's so much more important than any other highlighter. Okay, so now the face is basically complete. This is what we're working with, a nice, you know, full coverage face. I was gonna say a nice natural looking, it's not. This is not what I looked like when I started the video. But yes, so this is how it looks all together. And now we are going to go on to eyes. I was gonna do something a little bit more, you know, going on, but I honestly think I'm just gonna do my usual everyday eye look. So I am gonna just use the bronzer palette that I was using, the Ace Beauty one. And you guys, I don't do makeup videos a lot because it's the same stuff almost every time. There is a few different products in this makeup than I want to say than my last one, because it has been a while since I've done that. But this is my tried and true, I was gonna say time and true, but I think that's a brand at Walmart. But the tried and true blending brush, this is the IT Cosmetics All Over Shadow Crease Brush. I look at Ulta every time, and I don't know if this one's always sold out or what's going on, but I can never find it. So I'm just going to go in and I'm gonna mix the lightest shade with a tiny bit of the darker one and just throw that on the crease and go ham with it. I literally just don't have any rhyme or reason with this. I go as high as my brow. I just chuck it on there. I like having a nice bronzy eye. I do typically, if I am using bronzer, I will bring it down on my nose a little bit because I have that bronzer on my nose already. If I'm using eyeshadow, I don't typically do that. But when I am using bronzer, I kind of just, you know, go all over, give me that nice bronzed queen eye. So it just gives a little bit more because I haven't gone in with like a lot or with a darker one yet, because this is just basically to get the little bit of color back to my eyes, because nothing's worse than when I put concealer on my eyes and then I just like, it doesn't look. One time I actually didn't wear any eyeshadow and I just threw lashes on and I felt so naked. I was like, where is my bronzy eye? Where's my bronzy crease? Okay, so just kind of like that, and then I'm gonna go in with the little bit of a darker one. I'm gonna flip the side of the brush and pack this on a little bit more on the crease side, and just kind of like throw this on the end before I blend it out, just like packing it on in there. And then I just blend this out. Okay, so this is how the eyes are looking. Again, no rhyme or reason. It's literally just like sloppily on there just for a little bit of color. And then I'm going to go in with the third color that I was just using on the outsides, and I'm going to run this underneath my eyes and smoke out the lower lash line. I like a nice smoky lower lash line. Like, I do not know how I used to not do this. I feel naked without a smoky lower lash line. I feel like it opens my eye and makes my eye look so much bigger. I love it. I love it. So I'm just going to smoke it out. Again, just throwing it down there and kind of like blend this all together. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the darkest color here, and let's see. This is also from the IT Cosmetics. This is the smudge and liner brush, and I'm going to go in with the liner side and take the darkest color, and I'm going to use this for this, and literally go right on my lash line and make my lash line dark, because for eyelashes, I never wear eyeliner, very, very, very rarely. Even if I want like a winged look, I use eyeshadow, because I just prefer the like sultry. It kind of just gives that like sexy vibe, and I'm all about being a little sexy. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, and I kind of make the end a little bit thicker. And go all the way to like the front. And this can, again, be messy, which is why I like doing this, because it's not like eyeliner where it has to be such a crisp, clean line. You can just like throw it on and go. And if I'm really wanting to feel a little bit, you know, extra, I'll put this on the bottom too. I'm not gonna do that today just because, you know, I'm playing putt. I don't need to be, well, I'm definitely extra, but yeah. And usually, you guys, this takes me 20 minutes. Like, this is so easy to just throw on this makeup look when I'm just like rushing to get out of the house, because a lot of people are like, wow, you do that every day. I mean, probably 3 to 4 days a week I wear makeup. And yeah, like if I'm wearing makeup, like I'm wearing makeup. All right, we're almost done. We have lips and eyelashes and then complete. So I am gonna spray my face really quick before we put mascara on. I'm almost completely out of this. I will be shocked if I can get some out. I do need to stop at Ulta. I should have went there this morning, but this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. This is the weightless one. This is so good. Like, you will stand in the rain and your makeup will still be on. So good. Okay, yep, we're getting some. We're getting somewhere. Whew. The mister is broken, so. But dude, if you do not put on setting spray, do it. Any kind of liquid to go on your face when you're done will make your, even if it's like rose water or any kind of hydration to just bring your skin back to life after you've, you know, painted it. It would change your life. So yeah, I'm just gonna set this all in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with mascara, and I got this in BoxyCharm too. This is the Damn Girl Too Faced. It honestly looks so much like the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. So I don't know, it gives me like super similar vibes. I'm not crazy about super thick bristles like this, but that's just because I wear eyelashes. But I don't know, I wear any mascara. Like, I have no preference whatsoever just because I wear eyelashes. So I basically get mascara out of BoxyCharm and I use it just because I have it. So I don't know the last time I bought mascara, to be honest, because how much I get it in BoxyCharm and how little I use of it. So yeah, Like, there'll be days when I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna wear eyelashes today. And then I get to this point and I'm like, why? Like, why would I not just throw eyelashes on? So that's, you know, how I am with mascara. And I have the tiniest baby eyelashes in the world, and I know it's from wearing eyelashes every day for the past, like, well, ever since I was like a sophomore in college. So for the past like 4 or 5 years, I've been wearing, is it on? I can't tell. Eyelashes every day, and it's definitely not good for my eyelashes. Like, I'm definitely ripping them out, but I'm too far in. It's too far gone, you know? I can't go back, so I'm just gonna keep wearing the most dramatic eyelashes that I can, you know, for the rest of my life. Like, I'm gonna be that grandma that they're just like, wow, grandma, those are big eyelashes. And I'm like, yes, grandson, they are. So, yeah, I'm going to be using where are they at? I brought them down. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my favorite eyelashes of all time. If you guys have been following me, you know I try to switch it up. I wore different eyelashes the other day. I felt not like myself. I wanted to put these on. These are the Ellie Crown eyelashes in the style, I want to say the style A. Super good. They're like $7.99 for this entire pack. They're beautiful. So I do trim them up. So I just cut off this like extra end part like that. So I have like the 6 of the flutters or whatever. And I use the Duo dark lash adhesive. Love this pairing together. All right, so change of plans. I'm going to put eyelashes on camera because I never have, and I get so many requests for it. So I was like, I'll just do it. This is a long video anyway. So I'm gonna throw on lipstick while we're waiting for the lash glue to dry. My biggest trick with lash glue is wait for it to dry. Like, it says 30 seconds on the thing. It is not 30 seconds. I wait like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna use my favorite lipstick of all time, the Maybelline Superstay Matte Liquid Ink Matte Ink in the shade Seductress 65. This is golden. This is the best lipstick ever. I actually got this for my wedding. A lot of like the makeup that I've been using, I went into this like whole huge, because I did my own makeup, so I did this whole buy for my wedding to see what makeup I like the most, and this color has stuck with me. Okay, so lipstick is on, and now time for eyelashes. I have them right here. I'll like blow on them or like wind them before I put them on. And I also, because I hate brand new lashes. Like, I like lashes the second day because they're already kind of molded to your eye. They're easier to throw on, but I am using brand new ones today. I don't know. I just feel like they never look as good, which is so weird because you'd think new ones would look better, but I kind of like, it's like second day hair. You don't like hair the first day, you like second day. So they're ready to put on. I kind of just like wobble them or like move them back and forth to give them that natural curve. And I'm literally just going to, I need to use like a mirror as well because this ring light, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to place them, make sure that I have enough on the end and on the middle, and I'm literally just gonna set them on top of my eye. So just like that. They look a little crazy now because they're not really that thick. It's just because they're not like on fully. So and then I always push the end on first, so I make sure the end's connected, and then I do the middle or the inside. I mean, the inside's always the hardest to get on just because it's like getting it to curve the right way is a little bit tricky. So I just make sure to like, it's so hard to do this without my nails. Like, a lot of people are like, how do you have such long nails? But I'm so used to putting them on with nails and using my nails almost as like tweezers that it's hard. But yeah, so I just keep pressing it and make sure the glue dries where I want it to, type thing. New ones are always a little tricky, so if you have to take them off, I do it all the time where I have to take them off and kind of glue it to almost make them second day lashes because it is hard forming them to your eye the first day. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw on the second ones, do the same exact thing, making sure that it's curved. And like this glue on this eyelash sat for what, probably like 4 minutes. So it's okay if like you need to let them sit. Like they should, the second you put them on, they shouldn't be like slipping and sliding, because then the glue's not set long enough. Yeah, and I go in with my creepily long finger and make sure that the middle's pressed down. So I'm gonna like clamp them together and all that stuff real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just realizing that saying clamp them together probably did not make any sense. I just take my fingers and press them and like kind of like squish them with my natural lashes so that it gives like a cleaner line. And yes, these are very big and bold. That's how I like to be. So you can always go with smaller lashes. But yes, that is kind of like the eye look. So I am going to do my hair really quick and I will come back to end the video. Okay, you guys, hair is done. I just did a really quick straighten. I honestly was going to do my hair with you guys for a second, but I was like, I'm just going to straighten it really quick because I want to get some filming done before we meet Shane's family. So this is the final look. This is basically what I do every single day. Super easy, super fun, kind of glowy, nice full coverage, just, you know, really fun. So let me know if you guys like these videos down below, if you guys like makeup videos or whatnot. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.